Welcome to Prime Steel Tech. This channel will bring you astonishing and breathtaking moments from the world of trucks and heavy equipment. Crazy truck drivers are waiting for you. Let's roll. As soon as the driver got out of the car, a giant rock the size of an SUV suddenly crashed down from the cliff. In the blink of an eye, his truck was crushed like a crushed soda can. Luckily for the driver, but also sad for him because he lost the car he used to make a living. The steel cable was stretched to its limit, vibrating violently, and then, phew, the truck weighing nearly 40,000 pounds plummeted into the canyon like a brick falling off a bridge. The rescue team stood speechless, their hearts heavy as they realized they had misjudged the load. A valuable lesson, both in terms of experience and money. It's dangerous for gasoline trucks to catch fire. The gas tank turned into a flat steel plate. It was scary. 1 minute of subjectivity, one wrong calculation, and the cost is up to tens of thousands of dollars. They miscalculated the load, causing the entire giant machine to collapse like a defeated animal. This is a lesson for drivers. Never underestimate the dangers of a degraded mountain road. These giant machines are no ordinary trucks. They are the steel monsters of the mining industry, with a weight of up to 1,375,000 pounds, a height of 23 feet 9 inches, and a 4,000 horsepower engine. This Caterpillar truck can easily crush an SUV under its massive wheels. Transporting such a massive machine on the highway is not simple. It requires a team of specialized escorts, ensuring the journey from the assembly plant to the mine is absolutely safe. He needs to be more careful. This Bucyrus Erie 2570W walking drag line operated from 1978 to 1999, and they destroyed it while it was sleeping. This is a video warning how dangerous it is to break the brakes on a steep slope. The dozens of feet-long Volvo FH road monster weaved through the narrow alley by the driver's superior steering. Level. Launching a new boat is not simple at all. Just a slight mistake in the load caused the plan to fail. Driving on a steep road 10,000 feet above sea level is not simple. The car lost control and the brakes were completely useless, showing the importance of regular car maintenance. This isn't a bird strike test, it's a blade-off test to prove the casing can hold everything in so it doesn't breach the cabin or fuel tanks. This test is a complete success. The crane's load was damaged due to the weight of the container. But if you have to run away from a falling object, you're in the wrong place. Witness the impressive scene as a team of Chinese engineers lift a giant bridge girder into the perfect position. They used a giant beam-throwing machine from Zhengzhou Tandai Fuong, one of the leading corporations in road and bridge construction equipment in China. With advanced technology and inch-perfect precision, they are turning paper drawings into a real-life wonder.
到位了。没错。现在。
The tractor lost its balance, dragging the excavator weighing tens of thousands of pounds and toppling over like a collapsed tower. In a split second, everything fell into chaos. An expensive lesson in balance and load calculation. The driver uses steel psychology to fight the crane's imbalance. He is a warrior who controls steel. On one side is the Kirovets K700, with a powerful V8 engine born to plow the harshest fields. On the other side is Class Zerion, equipped with a 6-cylinder Mercedes-Benz engine and modern CVT transmission, providing power while still maintaining sophistication. Traction or technology? Wild power or precision? Who will you choose to win? This video shows the helplessness of heavy vehicle drivers at the roundabout. This Toyota Land Cruiser is more than just a car. It's an off-road monster, a steel warrior equipped to take on Australia's toughest challenges. Under the direction of the Gaul father and son, daredevils with a passion for conquering nature, he and the caravan roll through muddy roads, deep rivers, and wild lands that few people dared to set foot on. After a month-long trip from Italy, a 600,000-pound steel monster finally arrived at Crossett Harbor, Arkansas. It was on to a 6-day highway trip over challenging road, Gum Springs, Arkansas. This was not just a move, but a feat of engineering and logistics. The The driver only intended to stop by to buy a few things, but he did not expect that it would be the most expensive transaction of his life. The concrete mixer truck quickly rushed down the slope like an out-of-control monster. Perhaps they miscalculated the tank's weight, a fatal mistake that led to horrifying consequences. And now a crane leads to an ambulance. They were too reckless to use the fragile bridge to support an excavator weighing up to 47,000 pounds. Luckily for the operator, he had just escaped from the Grim Reaper. This Sinotruck 00336 dump truck is having an impressive loading performance. How do you like it? Please comment. Number 9. A convoy of vehicles transports a giant drying tower up to 23 feet wide, weaving through narrow roads just big enough for an ant to move. A true test of teamwork and heavy vehicle control techniques. The giant container ship, weighing 330 million pounds, slowly entered the port, but its inertia was not something that could be easily stopped. The ship's stern began to follow the giant thrust that turned a giant cargo crane at a Korean port into crush like a scrap metal toy. A $1 million disaster. This video teaches us a lesson about giving up. The guy filming this video waited 10 minutes to go through this roundabout, but the rickshaw is truly a crime of time. Ultimately, he has to make his own decision. You can see that the mining dump truck in front of you is small, but its wheels can be 4 times larger than a car. These giant machines are hard-working and amazing. Wow, I really like the way he runs and the collapse of a produce silo. This job is dangerous but interesting.
We have a winner, baby!
Hail creates dangerous ice on bridges in the Wichita, Kansas metropolitan area as a major winter storm begins to move across the central United States. To pass safely, go slowly, no brakes, no gas, and mindfulness will keep you safe. Runaway truck ramps are special lanes filled with sand or gravel that help a truck or bus that has lost its brakes come to a safe stop. Its design helps absorb and gradually disperse kinetic energy, preventing serious collisions. One day, you're on your way home after work or whatever, not really paying much attention to the usual boring ride. And then suddenly your bus goes off the bridge into the freezing water and sinks quickly. Sometimes being late for your bus can save your life, so don't complain about it. Sometimes being late. This video is a scary warning about tank trucks. You need to be really careful with it, anytime, anywhere. Please go for safety first. For your bus can save your life, so don't complain about it. Heavy rain on Texas highway, visibility reduced to only a few feet. The truck driver was probably looking at his phone because he didn't even brake. This leads to a terrible consequence. Remember, just 1 second of inattention can cost you your life. This is the most beautiful snow clearing scene I've ever seen. What about you? Is a master among wheel loader masters. In his world, Bobcat is not just a machine, but an extension of himself as a skilled fighter with his sword. Watch how he loads a wheel loader onto a flatbed truck without a ram. Only the best dare do it. A quality pile test, it really crushed the truck. This road was newly collapsed. The road builders were careless in not remeasuring and redoing the warning signs. It's disastrous. Imagine checking your delivery status and seeing, unfortunately, your package has been hit by a train. The train barrier only came down after the train had hit the truck. Perfect timing. Two giant cranes in the Netherlands collapsed while lifting part of a bridge because someone thought a floating barge was a stable platform. Ironically, this is not a random accident, but a plan designed by well-trained experts who receive low salaries. I-271 north near Wheatley Road, mile marker 11, a snowstorm swept through, turning the highway into a giant ice rink. An orange rickshaw lost control, slid, and blocked the road, creating a deadly barrier. But what's worth mentioning here, the other cars still rushed forward as if nothing had happened until boom, boom, boom. A series of continuous collisions. Perhaps they don't see clearly ahead, or perhaps they don't want to believe what they see. A tractor trailer that caught fire could be caused by overheated brakes. As soon as they discovered the driver and assistant, they quickly separated the trailer, and the rest of the job is up to the firefighters. In the distance, another car was also burning fiercely, flames rolling like a crazy fire dragon. This video is truly horrifying. A tanker truck filled with gasoline collided and exploded. In my opinion, these vehicles must have some equipment that can prevent this from happening. This is a very memorable example about how to stop in traffic if you are the last person in line. Just keep your distance from the truck in front of you. That saved the container truck driver's life. Footage captured a concrete mixer truck moving through the Yusufeli Dam construction site, an ambitious project on the Çorum River, Artvin. With a height of 275 meters, this dam will be the tallest in Turkey and third in the world among the double-curved thin arch dams. Over difficult terrain, machines weighing hundreds of thousands of pounds were transported through the air using a system of giant cable cranes, an incredible feat of engineering.